Okay, let's start off with just some like soft get to know you stuff because I just want to make sure that everyone gets to know you guys because you guys are almost always in the kids area, and so the families that have young kids might know you guys, but everyone else might not, and so I just want to start off small. So Esther, can you tell us a little bit about your family?
Sure, like my current family.
Who they are? Yeah.
Okay, my husband is Ben, and we've been married for 20 years.
Wow. Yeah.
And then we have 4 boys.
Okay.
Ian's 18. Josiah will be 16 in a week from today.
Okay.
And Gabe is 13, and Elijah is 9.
Ooh.
So we have all the
busy house.
We have all the ages.
Yeah.
From elementary through high school.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah. Like I was like figuring it out the other day, and I'm like, I'm gonna have high schoolers for I don't even remember how many years, but it's a really long time.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's a lot of parent-teacher conferences, too.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
When we started here, when we first came to Fremont, I had kids in all 4 buildings in the Fremont district. So we're down to 3 buildings now, so it's getting better.
Yeah. One of them's removed. Yay.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Megan?
Okay, about my family. Well, I've been married to Matthew for, I think it's 18 years.
Should we fact check that?
I think I'm almost positive it's 18. And then we have Isaiah, who's 14, and then Silas, who will be 10 next week. So, yeah.
Okay.
They're fun.
Double digits.
And I know, double digits.
Lots of boys. If you walk past our office on Sunday, boys
We
everywhere.
have the boys hangout room on Sundays. So
Yeah,
you have full discretion to intervene if fighting is going on in there. Wrestling, who knows?
You never know what's happening. We have had wrestling. We've had kids rolled up in our rug. We've had like boys wrapped up as burritos in our rug and like other ones sitting on it when we've stopped in before.
Yes.
So
And crumbs galore after every service.
Well, snacks.
They find snacks everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. That's our life in a nutshell.
I love that.
Yes.
What's something that people might be surprised to learn about you if they've only seen you in passing?
who's going first?
How about you, Megan?
I only have 3 toes. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know if we were talking about toes.
If you only have 3.
No. I have all 10 toes.
Thanks for the explanation.
I
mean, that's even something, knowing you well, that I'm shocked to learn. So
no, it's very true. I have all my toes. Oh goodness, I love doing like projects around the house. I'm like the handyman of the house between me and Matthew. If there's like something that needs to be fixed or built or improved, I love doing it. Like I own all the tools in our house. So nice. I love doing projects.
What's your favorite one that you've done at this house?
I retiled our fireplace.
Oh.
And I loved it. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
that's fun.
And I learned how to do it through YouTube. I love being doing stuff with my hands and building stuff. So I don't get to do it all the time, but I love that.
That's fair. If you had the opportunity to completely flip a house, would you do it?
Oh gosh, that's a lot. If I had like a mentor, if I could if somebody was showing, but I love learning new stuff. Like electric is a new thing I've been learning and stuff. So yeah, I don't know about a flip a new house, but like one room at a time.
Okay.
I like doing.
Yeah.
When we have the money, you know.
Well, yeah, that's usually a factor.
Right. But,
okay, fair enough. How about you, Esther? What's one thing people might be surprised to learn about you?
I don't know. Okay. Our family lived in Kenya for 6 years.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, if you've met me, you might know that because I've probably brought it up. But if you haven't met me, that's maybe something you wouldn't know.
Yeah. So can you explain what you were doing in Kenya?
Yeah, we were missionaries with Africa Inland Mission. We worked at a school called Rift Valley Academy, which has students from all over the continent of Africa, mostly missionary kids, but also kids from other areas there. So it's a boarding school. And so we did that for 6 years. Ben taught Spanish in Africa. I know some people are kind of shocked by that. But.
Yeah.
And I worked with some music stuff and just hosting students at our house a lot.
Yeah. Man, what was your favorite part of that job?
We just had really amazing students there, like really cool kids, and working with them, leading worship and just having them at our house and getting to know our kids was just really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I look back on posts, it's just like lots of things about like, oh, these kids are so amazing. You guys should meet these kids. So yeah, just super fun.
What do you think is the best part about that experience for your kids now that they're living in the States?
Oh, I don't know what the best part is. I think the whole thing in general, just like living in another culture, and then like not only living in Kenya and experiencing that culture, but then our students at the school being from so many cultures. Like we had students from Europe and Australia and all over Africa and lots of South Koreans. And so our kids just got exposed to all kinds of cultures, and you can sit in a room and there's people having a conversation in like 4 languages at the same time. And
Wow. Yeah.
so I think it's just really cool for them to have just grown up in that environment and just having lots of different worldviews and understanding people from different cultures. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an experience.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
and that's why I really don't like the baboons. Like they shared the campus with us. They're just pretty rude.
They were
They
the
don't
class
knock,
bullies.
They just like come in, open your door. They know they can like open doors, you know. So
Yeah. Did you have to like lock your doors then a lot in order to like make
I
sure
didn't.
they stayed
They
out?
weren't too bad. While we lived there, they weren't really bad. But we left when the school shut down during COVID. And I heard during COVID when the students were gone, the people left living there. They said the baboons just like took over campus. They were opening doors, walking in buildings, and they were having to keep everything locked. We had monkeys in our house frequently. They would just come through windows or whatever and steal food and make a mess. But the baboons, our house was like more central in campus, and so the baboons at that time were staying closer to the fences and the outskirts, but they eventually started taking over.
Crazy.
So you escaped the worst of it.
Yeah, I did. I missed it. But I didn't like when I would go for walks, you know,
Yeah.
you had to be careful.
Well,
You got to have like guys with you or go in groups to keep the baboons away.
Wow.
it's a little terrifying.
Yeah, it's a whole other world.